Hi everybody, my name's Michelle and I'm here at Bamboo Wellness in Wandsworth, and I'm going to be videoing a 20-minute power hour for you guys to get your groove on. Okay, so I'm going to get you to start off, as always, being nice and safe to warm up. So we're going to start with the wide knees child's pose. So your knees nice and wide, and spread your hands to the very top corners of the mat and draw your forehead down. I'm just going to take a few breaths here. Come into your body, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. On your next inhale breath, keep your hands the way they are. Come up onto all fours. Take your shoulders over the wrists. Bend your elbows lower halfway. Push back up. Take a child's pose with a big sigh. 2 more times just like that. Inhale forward, bend your elbows lower halfway, pushing back up, child's pose with a big sigh. And the last one. Big sighs. Making your way onto all fours. This time, shoulders over the wrists, fingers spread nice and wide. And I'd just like you to take your knees a teeny bit off the mat and then start to make small circles clockwise, and bringing the shoulders over the wrists, rounding through your upper back, and then take it to the other direction. And then drop the knees down to the floor. Take the hands to the top corners of the mat, tuck your toes under, and then gently start to walk the knees out one by one. If it feels good to twist the body to the right or to the left, then do what feels good for you. On your next inhale breath, come up onto the very tips of your toes and keep your tailbone high, and then exhale back down again. Inhale high on the tips of your toes, exhale back down. Last one, inhale high, exhale back down. Inhale, come forward to plank, rounding through the upper back. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time, forward to plank, hold. Back to downward facing dog. Look forward and nice and slowly walk your feet forward so they arrive in between your hands. Coming into a ragdoll position, bending the knees if you need to. Let your neck be nice and long, your head heavy. Slowly swaying right and left. And then rocking forward and back. Place your hands onto your hips. Inhale nice and slowly. Make your way up to stand. Closing your eyes. Fingers spread nice and wide. Set your intention. Next inhale breath, open your eyes and raise your prayer high above your head and look to your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, chin forward, flat back, placing your hands either side of your feet, look towards your belly. Inhale, look halfway up. Step the right leg back. Step the left leg back to plank. And lower your knees, chest, chin down to the floor, Ashtangasana. Inhale, slide forward and come to cobra, legs are together, shoulders are relaxed, the elbows are in. Placing the hands flat, tuck the toes, bend your knees, child's pose. Tucking the toes, come back into downward facing dog. Try and spread the fingers nice and wide, and bring your weight back down towards your heels. Belly button is pulled in nice and tight. And really focus on your breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, the Ujjayi breath. Look forward, step the right foot forward, step the left foot forward, fold. Inhale, come up to stand, raise your prayer high, look to your thumbs. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, look halfway up, palms down. You can either jump or step your legs back, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet are hip distance apart. Contract your thighs. Keep the bandages on so the belly is pulled nice and in and up. Breath through the nose. Look forward, tips of toes, bend your knees, either jump or step your feet to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, come up to stand, raise your prayer high, look to your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Just one more sun A. Inhale, look halfway up, palms down, stepping or jumping back, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high and bring your right knee to the outside of your right elbow as you look forward and up. Back to downward facing dog. Lift the left leg high, left knee to the outside of the left elbow, shifting the weight all the way forward. Hold it here. Back to downward facing dog. Tips of toes, bend your knees, look forward, jump or step your feet, forward fold. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose, sit nice and low. Arms as straight as you can, tailbone low, gaze point up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up, jump or step back, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in for 1. Exhale, 1. Breathing in for 2. Exhale, 2. Breathe in for 3. Exhale, 3. Breathe in 4. Exhale, 4. Breathe in 5. Exhale, 5. Look forward, step the right foot forward in between your hands. Drop the left knee down to the floor. Inhale, lift your arms up high and take a lovely back bend. Try to trace the eyes along the ceiling all the way up and back. Exhale, place your hands flat, tuck your back toe under. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. We're going to go back to chaturanga and then push all the way back to downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward in between your hands, drop the right knee down to the floor. Inhale, lift your arms up high above your head, take a lovely back bend. Exhale, place your hands flat, tuck the back toes, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, go back to chaturanga. Push all the way up to downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward as you rise to warrior 1. Right thigh parallel, hips are square, and the gaze point is up. Open up to your warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Reach through your hip and come into Trikonasana. Look along the line of your arm. Keep the breath nice and strong. In through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale, come back to your warrior 2. Take your right forearm on top of your right thigh and swing the left arm up and over, side angle pose. A few more breaths. Frame your front foot, step back to plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward. Rise, warrior one. Back foot is nice and flat and active. Think about the alignment, squaring the hips. Gaze point is up, arms are up. Open up to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Reach through the hip. Coming into Trikonasana. Look along the line of your arm. Coming back into warrior two. Left forearm on top of the thighs and the right arm all the way up and over. Side angle pose. Trying to keep a straight line from the feet all the way up to the fingertips. Coming back into warrior two. Frame your front foot. Tuck the back toe. Step back to plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tips of toes, bend your knees, look forward. Jump, step or float, forward fold. Bend the knees, Utkatasana. And we'll take an arm balance of crow, placing your hands flat, shoulder distance apart, and try and bring your knees into the back of your arms. And then take your body weight forward, bend your elbows, keep the tailbone high, and lift your feet. And then see if you can jump your legs back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, jump or step your feet to the front of the mat, forward fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, and then stand nice and tall in Tadasana. Ready for the standing series. Bring your right knee up to your chest. Try and keep your spine nice and long and lift your arms up by your ears, spreading the fingers nice and wide. And then extend your right leg and point your toe. Bring your knee into your chest, and as you exhale, you come into warrior three. Hips are nice and square, chest is forward and down, and your gaze point is slightly in front of you. And then inhale, knee to chest. And you're going to reverse your warrior three, lean back and extend your right leg straight out in front of you. Bring your knee into your chest. And the option here, you can place your left hand on your waist, your right hand on your knee, and then open up your right knee to the side, left arm to the side, and look along the line of your arm. Or bringing the knee into your chest, peace finger in between the big and second toe, and extending your right leg. And then taking the leg out to the side, and the left arm out to the side. Coming back into the center, point the toe, arms up, bending the left knee, wrapping the right leg over the left, hooking the toes, and then the left arm over the right. Exhale, fold forward, trying to keep the balance. And then slowly release, and we're going to switch the sides. So you choose your option 1 or 2. Left knee up to the chest. Extend the left leg, lift your arms up. Keeping the spine straight, the band are on, the standing leg is nice and strong. Knee to chest. Exhale, take it into warrior 3. Hips are nice and square, arms are active. Inhale, knee to chest. Reverse your warrior 3. Lean back, trust yourself. Knee to chest. Left hand, right hand onto your waist, peace finger in between the big and second toe. Extend the leg. Take the leg out to the side. Try and keep your hips square. And the right arm out to the side and look along the line of your arm. Come back into the center, keep the leg high. Bend your right knee, wrap left over right. Squeezing the thighs. Right arm over left. Exhale, coming forward. And then slowly releasing, Deeply bend your knees, Utkatasana, sitting nice and low, gaze point up. As you exhale, fold forward. Take your vinyasa, jump or step your legs back, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga, and then we're going to meet each other in downward facing dog. Look at the space in between your hands, tips of toes, bend your knees, and jump yourself all the way to a seated position. Flexing your toes, inhaling your arms all the way up, and exhaling, coming forward, peace fingers in between the big and second toe, bending your elbows out wide to the side, widening the collarbone, trying to keep a nice flat back. If you can't reach for your toes, that's absolutely fine. You're going to take the option of just pointing through the toes, having the back of your hands on the mat and just surrendering and seeing where you can go. A few breaths here. And then inhale, come up, place your hands underneath your shoulders. Point your toes is one option if you can keep your feet flat. You're going to lift your hips all the way up. You can keep your neck nice and long or drop your head all the way back. Or maybe feet flat, bend your knees, and then lift your hips up nice and high. Exhaling, slowly lower down. Take the underneath of your knees. Keep the chin and chest up. Point your toes, lift your feet off the floor, find your balance. And then release the back of your knees and extend your legs nice and straight. Bring your hands in prayer and reach for your toes. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lowering all the way down to the floor. Whew. Take a deep breath in. Let it all go. Bring your legs up towards the ceiling. You can either stay here. Actually, let's stay here. We've worked really hard, so we're just going to take our time here. Maybe wanting to close the eyes. Breathing in and breathing out. And then bring your knees into your chest. Take your knees all the way out to the right side and your arms over your head to the left. Coming back into the center. Let's switch the sides. Lovely release for the back. Coming back into the center, placing the feet flat, bend your knees, lift your hips up, interlock your fingers behind your back. And then exhale, slowly lower down, come into your Shavasana, let your feet open out wide, relax your shoulders away from your ears, and just take this time completely let go. You may want to press pause now on the video and stay in your Shavasana for as long as your body feels it needs to. At least take a couple of minutes here to let go. And then in your own time, when you're ready, maybe making some movement in the body, moving your head from right to left and left to right, moving through the toes and the fingers. Bring your knees up to your chest, give yourself a little squeeze. Roll over onto your right side, And with your left hand, push yourself up to a nice comfortable seat. If you have props at home or wherever you are and your knees aren't lower than your hips, then maybe sit on a book or a block. Keep your spine nice and long, your eyes closed, either palms facing up, palms facing down. We're just going to sit still for 60 seconds. Bringing your attention to your breath. And then keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to your heart center. Actually, before we finish the chanting, the 3 Oms and the 3 Shantis, the Om with beautiful vibration and the Shanti and offer of peace, I actually want you to imagine, you can keep your eyes closed, that your arms are out, your hands are out, and we're all holding hands. Just having this connection, this heart connection, human connection together, although it might be via a screen, we're still all here for each other. Take your hands back to your heart center. Take a breath in through the nose. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Please bow your head, bring your thumbs to your third eye. Thank you all so much. Namaste, guys. Thank you.